Hello, my name is Claudia Catalano, and I'm here to introduce you to an exciting new service offered by Bush Industries called White Glove Furniture Service, or Premium Delivery. Through this unique program, Bush's high-quality, commercial-grade office furniture will be delivered and installed in homes and offices throughout the continental U.S. No other furniture service like it in the U.S., especially on the scale of our program. Its unique approach draws on the strengths of our two companies. Success will depend on how well you represent all two companies, which is no small task, which means you need to pay attention to the rest of this video. Now, no quick cat naps or dozing off, okay? Now, I'm watching you. Remember, this is important, which is why I've asked Ray to join me. He'll not only make this segment more interesting, but he knows a lot more about the program and putting furniture together than I do. Hi, Ray.
Hi, Claudia.
What can you tell me about White Glove and Premium Delivery Service? How does a customer get started?
Well, customers may purchase furniture with White Glove or Premium Delivery Service at a retail store, through a catalog, or on the internet, or with an outside sales representative.
What can a customer expect from White Glove and Premium Delivery?
We offer delivery within 21 business days, one convenient appointment for complete delivery and assembly, a product that's guaranteed to be in full working order, with proper door, drawer front, and floor adjustments, and removal of packaging materials.
Wow, that's impressive. Quite a lesson for the cable companies, if you know what I mean. But Ray, what if you have customers that want to install and assemble the furniture themselves?
We've got that covered too. Provides a delivery-only service for Bush customers in which the customer is responsible for the product assembly and installation.
But how do your delivery people know whether it's just a delivery or an assembly and installation?
They need to check work orders and carton labels to ensure that the correct service is identified. When you see bright pink labels on product cartons and bills of lading marked assembly, the job is for delivery, assembly, and installation.
What distinguishes White Glove and Premium Delivery from other services?
We expect the highest level of professional customer service from everyone involved, beginning with the store salesperson and ending with the drivers and installers.
Ray, can you sum up your service philosophy in 1 or 2 sentences?
We feel that all communication with the customer must be professional and polite. Be positive. Make yourself and your company look good.
Now we've come to the hands-on, screw-driving, instruction-following, nitty-gritty assembly and installation part of the video, which I know absolutely nothing about.
First, we'll start with some general assembly guidelines. These guidelines in this segment will apply to all Bush products you'll be assembling or installing.
Product assembly may take place in the warehouse or at the customer's home or business location. Products will arrive mostly assembled with only a few final assembly steps needed. Other products will ship flat pack with complete assembly required at your location. All Bush products will include an assembly instruction sheet in the carton. Each instruction sheet begins with a detailed and illustrated parts list. Check for missing or damaged parts before beginning assembly. If you need replacement parts, contact Bush Customer Service immediately. Pay attention to parts labels. Follow the instruction sheet sequence precisely until you have substantial experience in assembling the product. Skipping steps often results in having to go back later and wasting valuable time. All major wood parts in flat packs have a lettered label that corresponds to instruction sheet illustrations. Removing parts labels as you go can help save time later, but make sure that the part is assembled in position and easily identifiable before pulling off the label. Small hardware pieces are pictured at 100%, both in the parts list and on the pages where they are used. Lay the screw or other part on top of the picture to confirm that you are using the correct hardware part. Many experienced assemblers find that opening all hardware bags and sorting and separating all hardware parts is a great time saver. Be sure to place all the small parts on a level surface. All drawings are based on factory blueprints, so all sizes and hole positions are exactly to scale. Position the part according to the drawing to more easily identify correct hole positions. Bush provides toll-free assembly assistance 7 days a week. Call Bush if you have any questions about assembly or if instruction sheets are missing. 1-800-950-4782. Hold time on this line is usually less than 1 minute. Also call Bush if instruction sheets are missing. The final step is applying the Product ID Warranty Service label. This label is usually located on the front or back cover of the instruction sheet. Be sure to remove this label and place it in an inconspicuous location on the furniture, underneath a desktop or inside a drawer or cabinet, for example. The label includes the product model number and the Bush toll-free phone number for warranty service. Point this sticker out to the customer when you complete your final checklist.
Our free space planning provides customers with a computer-generated layout showing how the furniture will fit into their space. Referring to space plans can be very helpful when assembling products, loading trucks, and installing the furniture. For some products, knowing the layout of the workstation will determine how the product is assembled. The space plan also shows the position of accessory items. This information allows the warehouse staff to assemble products and install accessories that otherwise would have to wait until final assembly at the customer's home or office. Be sure to ask your dispatcher if a space plan is available for reference. On larger orders where a space plan is necessary, alert the dispatcher to follow procedures for obtaining this information from Bush or the customer. Each item on the space plan is labeled with a product number which should correspond with the bill. If there is a discrepancy, ask your dispatcher to contact the customer for specific instructions. Sometimes customers change their minds about a layout when placing their final order. Having the proper tools at the warehouse and installation site will make the whole process go smoother. Your toolbox should include safety glasses, screwdrivers, straight and Phillips head. You'll find that a number 2 Phillips bit is best. Magnetic tips are also helpful. Cordless power screwdrivers should be used with care and will save on assembly time. Set the torque or pressure setting to the lowest level to avoid over-tightening screws. Over-tightening is a common assembly error that will result in structural weakness in the furniture and possible damage during movement. Cordless power drill with a 1/8-inch bit will be needed for some hutch installation and some keyboard shelf mounting. A heavier drill and larger bit may be needed if the order includes pro panels with a wall connector kit. Hammer and rubber head mallet, adjustable crescent wrench, pliers in case of a broken cam bolt, tape measure to assist in placing furniture at the customer location and checking doorway widths, utility knife to open or break down cartons, cleaning cloth, paper towels, glass cleaner to dust the product after assembly and installation, mineral spirits or an adhesive removal product to remove residue from stickers that tear during removal. Plastic stretch wrap holds drawers and doors in place when moving them.
Can some pieces be assembled at the warehouse?
Yes. In fact, assembly is usually more efficient at the warehouse than at the customer site. To determine which pieces can be pre-assembled at the warehouse, carefully review building access as determined and recorded by dispatch. Assemble all products at the warehouse that will fit through building passageways. The following items should always be left for on-site assembly. Assembly of Advantage corner desks and corner hutches. Mounting of all hutches onto desks units. Installation of all adjustable shelves that rest on pins. Wrap the shelves and pins in stretch wrap for transfer furniture and customers' floors. You should work on carpeted work tables or cover the work area with cardboard, a clean moving blanket, or other protective material. We also suggest that you minimize the noise and mess if the customer is conducting business in the area you are working. We'd like to protect you from damaging yourself in any way, too. Remember, it's easier to assemble and position the desks first, then cover the desks with cardboard from the packaging cartons. Assemble smaller hutches, utility drawers, and accessories on the desktop to avoid working in an uncomfortable position on the floor.
Wow, you guys are almost as fussy as I am. So, what's the next step?
Now we have to fasten the pieces together, which means using cam locks for most Bush products. This fastener system consists of 2 parts, the cam and the cam bolt. Insert the cam bolts where indicated in the instructions. Be sure to keep the bolts straight and do not over-tighten them. insert the cam into the indicated holes. The flat side with the cross faces out. The indented arrowhead should point toward the edge with the hole when all cams and bolts are in place. Fit the two parts together, then tighten the cams using a Phillips screwdriver. Turn cam locks completely 3/4 turn. Do not stop at half a turn.
Well, what happens if you don't tighten the cams completely?
Well, if you don't properly tighten the cams, the joint could come apart during movement and cause product damage. Sometimes even correctly tightened cam locks will loosen during delivery. A quick check of cam locks connections upon arrival can reduce the delays at the installation site. Many units also include plastic cap covers that fit into the cam and hide the connectors from view. Waiting until final installation at the customer site to insert the cap covers will make it easier to tighten cams that have loosened during shipment. These small plastic parts also tend to fall out during transit.